Hello, beloved ones. I am so happy as always to be here. A beautiful, beautiful week ahead of us. And as always in our tribe, it's an intentional Monday where you set an intention. What is your intention for the week? And as you saw the heading on this topic, is it fear or love? And that is just calling you to really sit with yourself before you can take action to say, am I inspired by fear or by love? Because where you are coming from, the intention of you taking that action is what truly determines the outcome that you're going to get. As you know, that the more you are into fear or you are acting from fear, you're just going to attract that, because that's the energy that you are coming from. And this takes me to one of the incidents that really woke me up when I was fighting for my children, which I didn't see that coming. As much as some of the things, it's not like you just wake up one day and it's happening. It shows up in so many ways, and it showed up as well in my life in so many ways. And at times I would have a conversation with someone, and they would bring it up, but I didn't pay much attention because in my world there was no how I can go to court, let alone end up being separated from my children, because I was a single mother for some time. And I knew that, oh, I've been doing this, everybody knows I've been doing this. So when all these things turned around, truly I was in shock, and fear really took me over. Why? Because I was not working at the moment when the court cases came through. And at that moment, the only identity that I had, or I knew that I was someone valuable, through the work that I had. Therefore, because I was not working, I assumed that I was not valuable. Even though I went and engaged lawyers, I did it from the fear mindset, from the trauma mindset, from the I'm not enough mindset. And it gave me different results. Whatever that I put out there, it brought back the same fear to really confirm what I was feeling from within. And I went through the same situation where I had to go to court again with a different person, the same issues involving children, when I was going through my divorce. But I was a different person. My value was not the job that I had. I just knew who I was. I just knew my value. I knew that just as a mother and being present and the love that I had, I knew what I deserved. And I showed up differently. And this is what I'm calling you forth when I ask you, what is the intention behind you taking action? I was talking to one of my clients, and she's going through the similar situation that I was in back then. And she's like, I'm going ahead and I'm taking action from this. It's I feel like I deserve what is mine. And that's true. But what is the energy that you are coming from? You know, what is the energy that you are putting out there when you say I'm taking what is mine? Is it fear? Is it anger? Or it's just the knowing? Is it the knowing that I deserve this? And you are not threatened by anything? Because if you're coming with revenge, with fear, with anger, and I'm not saying those emotions are wrong. you know it's what is there, and it's rightfully so. However you are feeling, wherever you are coming from, I'm just saying, sit with yourself when you take action. If it's fear or anger, sit and acknowledge that, and ask yourself, if I was coming from love, what action would I take? If I was coming from the person who is valuable, what action would I take? You know, because you can take the same action, but with different intentions. You are not doing it because you are fearful. You are not doing it because you are coming from the lack mentality. You just know that the world is abundant. You know that whatever that you are going for is what you deserve. And actually, by taking that action, already you know how it feels to have that. Because as much as we talk about visualizing, really the universe responds to what we feel. If you know how it feels like to have that, You know how it feels like. Therefore, you are making an order knowing this is how I feel. And you are just giving thanks way in advance, knowing this is mine. And you carry on doing other things because you know this is what I deserve. You are not going to keep a focus in that. Is it really going to happen like that? Following because you believe from within that it's not what you're going to get. I had a conversation as well last week with one of my nieces where she said she read something and she was like, this is just making me angry. And I was like, why? Why are you getting triggered? Because she said, I don't believe it, but it makes me angry. And I was like, if it makes you angry, if you get triggered, then your body tells you something that you might not want to look at. Because if it was not true, like you said, I don't believe it, why would you get a reaction from it? You know? So I'm just showing up on Intentional Monday. Today I just wanted to do it live and say, what are your intentions for this week? And I want you to share with us wherever you're watching this from, whether it's going to be on replay, #replay. Tell us where you're watching this from and tell us what is your intention for this week. Because some of the things, why you don't end up fulfilling some things is because you just go around with the day. You wake up and you don't have any intention. It's like wherever that you're going to be led, you're going to end up there. Then by the end of the week, you look at it. How did you feel during the week? What is it that you intended to act on? Because at times inspired action is gonna be it's gonna come from the intention that you set ahead. I would love to have this is my intention. I intend for this to happen. I intend for more joy. It's still an intention. And whatever that you do is going to be inspired by the joy. You're going to take that inspired action from joy, and you're going to feel joy with whatever that you're going to accomplish. At times, it's a task that normally you drag your feet, it's like it draining your energy. But when you come in from that intention of joy, of love, it's easier. That inspired action comes through that energy, and it's easier for you to take action on whatever that you intend to achieve. So share below your actions and let's hold space for that, because this is what this tribe is for. We are here to hold space. Even some of the things, by just saying them out to the universe, you are just letting the universe that I am making a bold declaration. And when we read it and we feel the energy of that happening, we are holding space for that to really manifest for you. So please share when you're watching this. If it's replay, say #replay, where are you watching it from and what is your intention? We would like to know and hold space for you so that we can go ahead and really achieve this. Make a bold declaration. It just start with that, because some of you women, we are not used to expressing ourselves. And at times it's just worth it to just take a bold action and say, you know what, this is what I want to, this is what I'm going for. And I'm going to make a bold declaration out there because I am claiming this. It is mine. It is my divine right. And you make it out there and say, the universe, this is what, bring me this. I don't know how, but that is not my assignment. I'm just assigning you this. This is what I want to do. And that inspired action will come because you have already declared that it's yours, as you are making an intention. Whether you want it to be from joy or love, it's your choice. Or you're going to be driven by fear. Again, it's your choice. Whatever that you choose, so be it. With that, much love from me to you. I am looking forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Wednesday, we are having Feminine Intention. This is where we are meeting, and you'll be joining us live. We'll be having a conversation. We'll be talking to each other. That is a special one because it gives you an opportunity to experience my work, where we hold space and we allow the field to work through us, and you can also voice out wherever that you are at. And this is a space where you don't have to come in perfection. You don't have to come in a smile. You just come however you are. Whatever that is showing up during the week, bring it to the table. And at times it might be something that is hindering whatever intention that you have to be fulfilled. How about during the week, now you bring it up to the table and say, this is what is really going on, and we hold space now in person together. Isn't that a beautiful thing? So that by the end of the week, some shift will happen. Because when one or two are gathered with one intention, we know miracles happen. And that's what we are open for in this beautiful space. Much love.